Honey spiced peaches are kind of fun because they give you that same feeling of having eaten a cobbler, but it's all in one jar. I begin by blanching 8 pounds of peaches. If you're unsure of how to do this, take a look at my blanching peaches video. Now I'll cut my peaches in half and remove their pits. I really recommend getting the freestone peaches because it makes it so much easier to remove those pits. Occasionally I'll get a little bit of a pit that's left behind, and I just go through and trim that out with my paring knife. Then I check over it to see if there's any bruises or anything that I need to remove. These are some overripe peaches, so I have a few more of those than I normally would. Then I'll slice them into 1/2-inch slices, and I'll put them all in a bowl. I try to work quickly because I don't want them to start to brown. Now I'll make my syrup, which consists of 4 cups of water, 1 cup of sugar, 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon, 3/4 of a teaspoon of allspice, 1/2 teaspoon of cloves, and 2 cups of honey. I'll place it on the stove and bring it up to a simmer. Now that this is up to a simmer, I'll add my sliced peaches to it. I'll gently mix them in and set a timer for 3 minutes. Now I'll fill my quart-sized jars up to 1/2 inch of headspace, which is the space from the top of the food to the top of the jar. Because the peaches float a little bit, I try to make sure that I get a little bit of the syrup mixed with it with every piece. I don't want to end up at the very end with just syrup in a jar. I use a wooden chopstick to debubble my jars. This is just so that if there's any small areas of trapped air, that it will release them. Then I use a clean damp cloth to wipe off the rim of my jars so that if anything got on the edge, it won't interfere with the seal. And I'll place my lids and rings on until they're fingertip tight. These are Superb Canning lids, which is an American-made company, and they actually have really good quality, particularly this seal. I really love it because it's super squishy and thick and just does a great job of holding on to my jars. It seals for up to 36 months as opposed to the 18 months for the regular ones. Now I'll place these in my boiling water bath, submerged by 1 to 2 inches of water, and process them for 25 minutes if I'm at sea level. I'm at 1,200 feet, so I'll go for 30, but I won't start my timer until after it starts to boil. Now that my timer's gone off, I turn off the heat, remove the lid, and let it cool for 5 minutes. I place my jars on a heat-resistant surface about 1 to 2 inches apart so that they can cool quickly. I'll leave them there for 24 hours to be sure that they get a good seal. I can tell that they have a good seal if the center of the lid is depressed down. If it is, I remove the ring, wash off the outside with hot soapy water, and store them in a cool, dry, dark location like my pantry and use them in the next 1 to 3 years. If any of them didn't seal, I would place them in the refrigerator and use them right away. So my taste tester won't be quite as good as if I tried it 3 weeks from now because of the fact that it continues to absorb and get infused with all of those different spices that I put in. Despite that, it still tastes so much like a peach cobbler. So much fun.